Hey, hey! Easter Feaster here. Oh, you know what? You know, I got up somewhere. Oh, look at this guy. He kind of reminds me of Chad. I got this in New York City. He'll shoot that ball out if you squeeze it hard enough. But anyhow, I also got a giant chicken. Remember Chad from was that 2 years ago in Easter Feaster? And the chicken, the chickens that make a lot of noise, those things. They had the biggest one I've ever seen. I mean, it was so huge. I didn't buy it. And then the next rest stop we went to didn't have it. But I got one. He's at home. I'll have to bring him in. But today I went back to one of my favorite places, BS. They're Beef Shack. Yesterday was $1 hot dog, so I went there. $2.17 was my lunch yesterday. This one a little bit more. But anyhow, I love their cheesy beef. It is, I think their beef is even better in Portillo's. Portillo's has really taken a dive since Dick and Sharon sold it. Dick Portillo sold it. Because, I don't know, sometimes you get that corporate mindset and they cut all the stuff and say blah, blah, blah. And now it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't taste the same. I went to Portillo's the other day and it was dead. Dead. But anyhow, I was coming back in and Scott, one of my sixth graders, said, hey, you should make an Easter Feaster. I said, I'm just about to. So, they put the Italian beef on and then they run it through the thing and they just melt that cheese on there. And I always get it with hot peppers. You can see the hot peppers there. It's really just such a good sandwich. There's so much flavor. The juice is perfect. Sometimes it's a little too juicy. I don't really eat these in my car anymore because it starts dripping everywhere. But sometimes I also have to say put on half the peppers because they put on so many and it's so hot. But today, it's really just perfect. It's one of the most delicious sandwiches around. I highly recommend Beef Shack. And then I want to shout out Talia and Mackenzie and Zerme. I don't know what they're doing, but they did ask me for some chicken names today. I don't name a lot of my chickens. I feel like when you name your animals, number one, you get too attached to them. Of course, I'll name my dogs and my cats, So we have Millie and Biscuit and Tuxedo. We have those cats. But like the chickens, I feel like when you name them, then a raccoon comes and eats them. Or a hawk swoops down and grabs them. I don't know. So of my 17 chickens, only 4 I know names of. Featherfoot, Carmelita, Cohabit, and Bella. Bella never comes out of the coop. She's a very broody chicken. She sits on her eggs all day in the hopes that one day they'll hatch. It's kind of sad. But, she'll come out to eat once in a while. Anyhow, I highly recommend the cheesy beef. It is fantastic. But that's it for today. All right, Easter Feaster out.